afternoon, happy Friday people. Right, so just thought I'd go into a bit more detail with this because a couple of pages I've posted this on. There's been a few people just saying shit that without me even jumping to conclusions basically. So right, no, I am not just going to cover this in fucking ply and hope for the best. So let me just show you in detail what actually will be getting done, what has to be done. So any of you guys who have actually got these old motorhomes, primarily like your highwaymen, the eldis, coachmen, stuff like that, the coach built ones are wooden frames with polystyrene in, ply, aluminium on this one. So to actually repair this, is all this rotten wood is all going to have to be taken out, all new lats, same around the floor, basically all the timber work to roughly that height there. Let me show you on this side so you can actually see. They're basically a, oh fucking hell's that man, it is basically a standard framework, standard timber framework that is built. Oh, fucking off. Right, so you can see softwood, which is very soft, but that's probably the better part. So then you've got that, which is nothing left. Everything is split from everything else now because there's nothing holding any of it together. So to repair pre-ply, before I get the ply on, is all the softwood framework has to be chopped out and replaced. So obviously when you see me having a whinge and complaint on the videos prior, it's because it is a fucking ball bag. So that is all right there, but for the sake, that has to come out anyway, so you might as well replace it at the same time. But bear in mind the body is still on the chassis attached to the floor, so it all has to be taken out. You see it moving, look, there is just nothing holding anything together anymore. The other side is the same. So every single piece of rotten wood all the way around with the fucking body still on, because they're alley panels on the outside, so obviously I don't want to have to damage them, replace them, because the outside still looks reasonably good, not dented, not smashed to fuck as most of them end up. So it's literally rebuilding it from the inside. So softwood down, all that to repair. There's another one that runs across, so it's basically going to be that height all the way around, and obviously careful where I fucking stand. And then obviously these as well, because that is the outside of the van on the other side. So obviously it goes sort of around the cab, doesn't it? So obviously all this, everything that's rotten and soft has to be taken out before I can do the ply. If I can reply the floor, reply the inside. So yeah, it is a massive job, which like I said before, a couple of the breakers said that they've scrapped them in better condition. I can see why, because it's not the easiest of repairs, but obviously I can do it. But like that there, so that is going to be a full fucking piece to have to cut in. And I'm trying to do this without knackering the body up outside. So luckily my own time at this minute in time for me is free, because I'm semi-retired through health and stuff, so it's only materials to pay for, but and my fucking sanity. But yeah, apart from a couple of little spots on the back, a couple of little spots on the rust, sorry, on the front there, under the window, the van itself is reasonably clean and straight and tidy outside. Otherwise, if the outside would have been absolutely as apparently fucked as the inside, then it would end up either a big bonfire or just a chassis cab and try and get another body. But it's, the van itself isn't, the outside exterior to look at isn't bad. So any of you guys that do have these I should tidy that fucking shit up before I break my neck. So any of you guys that do have these old coach belts, get yourself a damp tester and keep checking it for damp. Another way to tell is your seals up the outside, take a couple of screws out, and if your screws are fucking rusty, then obviously water's getting in. And all these trims, all your trims and everything that runs up and across and around, all them want either taking off, resealing, or cut the old silicone off and reseal them on. And you should be doing that on a sort of regular basis, really, every few years, maybe 5-6 years, something like that. Otherwise you'll end up with a van that is literally as fecked as this one. But she fucking won't be blessed. When she's done, she'll be like a new palace, fucking palace on wheels. Anyway, have a good one, folks, enjoy your weekend, and I will be back next week. Ta-ra for now.